Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Phoenix Point. We're bringing this back into rotation today, because why not? I really enjoy poking at this game. We've been covering it on and off over the years. It's gone through a lot of changes. The developers have actually listened a lot to fan complaints, and so many overhauls that I can't even remember where it stopped and started. But it's going to be good coming back to this. If you're not familiar, it's very much like your Xenonauts, your XCOMs, your Terra Invictas, you know. Which I'm a huge fan of this sort of genre. XCOM-like, I suppose you could call it, but there's a lot of moving parts that make them what they are. It does have this theme that really appeals to me, this terror from the deep, you know. I enjoy the potentially cosmic horror, you can see the tentacles, that you can tap into of the unknown of the ocean. And just generally speaking, it's a theme that really resonates with me. In fact, I've been watching a TV show at the moment called The Swarm, I believe it's called. You should check that out. If you find that sort of scary crap in the ocean stuff compelling, you should watch that. That's a really cool mystery. That's probably why I'm playing this, actually, now that I realize and think about it. But we also covered the Xenonauts games too, so it made sense. People were asking, would you go back to this? And here we are. So we're going to start a game from scratch. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck on the opening cinematic. Because I think it is brill. And I don't think it's part of the game when you launch. So let's do that.
In what may be the hottest year in history, scientists have recorded radical changes to the permafrost in Antarctica.
Oh, so
the
cool.
Pandora virus, a so-called giant virus with the largest genome size ever recorded.
The crabs also display increased aggression, even towards larger predators.
A striking new weather anomaly has claimed many coastlines around the world. NASA is examining these clouds to figure out...
We've detected large amounts of an organic composite. So far, the sample doesn't match any of the DNA records we've compared it with.
We all saw it. Those creatures coming out of the sea on that oil rig.
The president has declared a national emergency.
It's obvious that what we're dealing with here is a biological weapon. As of today, we are at war.
It's taking their minds. I saw them walk right into the sea. Thousands of people. Thousands.
It's wild.
The mist is gone, but the city is dead. The roads are broken. You must join one of the havens. Do not attempt to survive on your own.
Alright. Now, I'll be honest, I don't love the haven component of it quite as much. It would seem, now I'm rusty, we'll relearn it together. But this is the second coming of this Pandora virus from the ocean. The first time around, it was much closer to something like Terra Invicta, a first contact scenario where it seems to have wiped out like 90% of the world, and you've really only got these very specific three factions that you can stand with. So it's coming again, and it's in the post-apocalypse, for lack of a better term. Promotional skins, you can get lost. I'm not a bloody reporter, so I don't need reporter mode. And then we've got all this DLC, which is pretty groovy as well. Okay, so let's go. We're going to play the prologue, and we're going to eat the tutorial, but I think there's narrative components. I think the tutorial's changed over the years.
Our refugees are coming from the coast. 400 yesterday. The mist is coming fast. We need weapons, vehicles, and food. If there's anyone that can respond.
8, 3, 7. We listened to the number stations every day. I took turns with Jacob, waiting for our signal.
Right.
And finally, it came. A Scarab got it too, its AI directing it to our rendezvous point. We had no news from Symes for many months. Did he send the activation codes? I was desperate to know what happened to him. The mutants were on the march again. Something was happening. If the mist was back, then it meant that the Pandora virus was mutating again.
Yeah.
Twisting the human form into new horrors.
Oh, love it.
We
Cronenbergian body horror.
But first, we had to get to that Scarab.
Yeah. And yeah, I think it's got some pretty rich world building in this. Like the Phoenix Point, I think it goes into it. Of course, I know it, and I don't Google things. Yeah, so the Phoenix Point are like this sort of Xenonauts type, but almost Phoenix Rising scenario. Well, funny that, because they're called Phoenix Point. But they're like a scientific organization that ate shit and bankrupted in the public eye. And now they're sort of a last bastion to try and figure things out. That's cool. Bit of a Dark Knight Rises in scientific form. Move your soldier to the highlighted area. I can do that.
Quick.
Oh no, look out. Now, and if I recall, these dudes spawn with different mutations. All their arms and... Can I invert that? I might have to look into that. And I believe it's geolocated as well, as the virus propagates from different parts and different focal points around the world. So this guy's got these pincers. You get ones with machine guns and grenade launcher things and shields, and I think they've mutated in that environment, so you will get them favoring certain mutations in certain locales, which is pretty cool. All right. Click on the soldier or press tab. Right, here we go. Move to attack. Tiles inside blue allows you to move and shoot. Blue shooting line will be drawn, which is pretty helpful, like that. Move to the highlighted square.
Moving in quick. Tango spotted.
Spotted while moving, right? So it cancelled my move. Now, the big gimmick, right? In before someone writes me a wall of text defending it. It's interesting. It's a gimmick. That's what it is. Is this line of sight shooting? It's for the people that crack the sads over missing 95% chance to hit shots. Never mind the fact that it's not 100%, so you're gonna miss one. It's how it happens. But what you can do is actually the bullets in this game are essentially point to point. They're not hit scan, they're actual projectiles. So you can try and aim at certain parts of bodies and fire around or through walls and that. It's pretty cool. Like, I like it, but it's interesting that most proponents of it almost just like it because they hate the way XCOM does it. And I'm like, oh, whatever. I like both systems. They both work well. So we go free aim. See? And you can sort of just shoot him in the bits. And it seems no matter where I hit this guy, we're going to get lethal. See the red skull at the top? So, I mean, let's do that. I do like the way that the bullets fall.
This must be the Scarab.
Yeah.
It's seen better days, but it will have to do.
It will have to do. Let's get inside. Just to show you, to F for free aim to zoom in. So you see the circle within a circle. I believe 50% of your shots are guaranteed to fall within the middle circle, and the other 50 would fall within the large circle, which also encompasses the small one, I suppose, right? So, yeah. 50-50 on that. So there's still a chance component, like say you're firing a sniper rifle, there's a 50-50 of whether it's going to fall in or out of that circle. Granted, that still makes it more likely to fall in the inner circle because that contains the 50% percentage chance of the outer circle. But anyway, I digress. Let me out of this screen, please. Evacuate all Phoenix operatives. Well, okay, let's
do this.
Let's do this, says Sophia Bungleg Brown. Confirm. All right, hang on. I've got a shot at this bloke. Now, does he have a gat? I don't believe he does. So I might just stand out in the open with my hand out. Hang on. Where's this other bloke that you've seen? Aha. Alright. Let's just put some shots on. I do like that you can just quickly punch out rounds like that, because I find it hyper situational that you would use the free aim. I'm not here to min-max. You guys know that if you've watched anything I cover. I like role-playing. I like picking dudes with crap stats, and I don't particularly care for min-maxing. All allies and spotted enemies would click above the action bar. You can hover or click on these icons. Yeah, no, I know that. I get that. Bit of a shame that this bloke just came out of nowhere. Do they attack of opportunity me? Because she might be in a pickle. Though, I could probably stick this gun right up his face. There you go. Jeez, that's going to ruin your day 9 times out of 10. Do I have enough juice to fire again? don't think it really matters. The controls are punchy, which is great. I don't know how else to describe it. You know, we've been playing a lot of these sort of genre games recently. Just the, you know, the responsiveness, being able to throw your orders out and send your dudes up the guts like this. Will that just complete the mission if I do? Enter vehicle? Yes. Oh, she's got to get in there as well. Right, very good. In you get, lady. Nice. Mate, it's cool to be playing this again, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty pumped. Injured, that's right, that happens. Dealing with factions is interesting. They all sort of sit in different political paradigms. Some of them I find interesting. One of them in particular I absolutely
After several hours traveling,
find disgusting.
The howling noises stopped, and then so did the Scarab. I did a quick survey around our position while Jacob talked to the AI. There was an abandoned government reclamation station nearby.
Right.
These places are usually good for scavenging supplies and equipment, but they often attracted desperate gangs.
Right.
The AI gave us the reason for our stop. An emergency rescue signal from another Phoenix operative.
Oh.
We had a location too, right in the middle of that station. The Scarab made it clear that we should attempt a rescue before continuing with our journey. Despite no sign of the mutants, our comrade was clearly under threat.
Right, yeah.
The Scarab's missile launcher would prove very useful.
Yeah, that's it.
We've got visual on the building. The Phoenix operative should be close by. There are hostiles up ahead, so stay vigilant.
I'm pretty certain when this first came out, when we covered it on the Epic build, I think I'm on the Steam build now, but they're the same, right? None of this voice acting or anything was in it. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, soldiers have 4 action points. Very good. You know, sorry, I didn't explain that. It's very old hat for me, but you can figure it out looking at my mouse pointer, right? It depletes it as you go. You need 2 action points to pull the trigger on most guns, right? So you can run all the way out. A lot of other games usually do it in 2s, right? This just happens to do it in 4, but it's same old, same old. All right. Well, what if we sort of bound forward? Oh, there you go. Alerted. Who's this? Is it a baddie, is it? Scavenger of some sort. Oh, hang on. Bandit. Right, well, there you go. He's got to go, boys. He's got to go. All right, let's put some rounds in his bracket. Your opponent will, your operatives will always kneel next to low terrain to assume a low cover position, potentially blocking incoming fire. Yeah, because it is line of sight point to point, right? If you can see a little bit of a dude's elbow poking out, you can put bullets in it. So, you know, cover actually is a little bit more realized.
Finger on the trigger.
Yeah. And go in here. Center of scene mass. And that makes the most sense. You could just go for the head and maybe try and kill him, but I'm happy with this. Oh! Jacob Eber. Get him, Jacob. Nice, mate. Scarab's heavily armoured vehicle and can transport your soldiers. It's equipped with a powerful missile launcher. Yes, but it's only got a couple of crackers in it. I can't remember how many. 8 maybe? I don't know. Can't quite recall. Don't suppose you can get them from here. Any characters caught in the orange blast will be injured. Yeah, fair enough. Launch 2 missiles at target location. Well, look, you guys couldn't finish the job on your own, so Scarab's going to interfere. Bullets. The destruction of the environments, I will say, is pretty brilliant in this game. You know, I banged the drum to the point of whinging when it wasn't working in Xenonauts 2. We don't need to retread that. So we could loot this, and the game used to be pretty fiddly on the loot thing, but I think now it all just goes to a master loot screen at the end of the level. And if it does, then good, because I hated the loot system when this first came out. It was weak. Let's push up, eh? Alright, soldiers stand behind tall obstacles, assume high cover. Soldier in high cover may sidestep to shoot and then go back into cover. Sidestepping does not cost action points, which is great because we're playing, God, what are we playing? Chaos Gate at the moment. So when they Overwatch, they hang out with their dick out of cover. Whereas in this game, it does the exact opposite. So leave your intuition at the door when it comes to that sort of stuff.
I'm on the move.
All right, Jacob, let's send you up to here.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Uh-oh. Oh, hang on. Ally located. Yes, go into the circle to recruit them. Now again, and I think it might still be, I remember this ally system being really actually quite fiddly. Because you would do Terrasite equivalent missions. If you've played XCOM, you know what I mean. You know, where there's a billion civilians running around. And you can, or at least you could, it might be different now. But what you could do is ally. You could go and stand, or you had to even. You had to go stand next to dudes, and then you would have them under your control. And all of a sudden you had 10 crap civilians that you were moving around the map. And it was like, I don't want this, please. Like, you can have them back, game. We'll see. It's interesting reflecting on this. Oh, really? Hang on. Can I just... I'm not allowed to drive through this wall? Huh. It's a bit poo. Alright, well, I guess you're gonna...
Let's go.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I like the prefabs, the environments. They're really cool, actually. You got a new squad member. He's a heavy class, proficient with heavy weapons and armor. He can deal massive damage from short ranges and withstand attacks, making him ideal as a front line operative. Does he have a name? Omar Ashur. Oh, welcome aboard, Omar.
I'm on the move.
Big dog. Alright. Rescue soldiers. All operatives must survive. Kill all enemies. Hey, baby mama. Wanna kill all humans? Now, Omar. No weapon. Omar has heavy armor but no weapon. A crate on top of the nearby tower might contain useful weapons. Up here? Right. And he's got his little jump jet thing, which is really quite unique and quite cool. And he can't use it from inside this house, which also makes sense. This is good. This is a good tutorial. Take cover. Hostiles carrying firearms. Don't leave your soldiers in the open. Sounds good. Tactical tip, shooting lines. Yellow indicates soldier has line of sight but not enough AP to attack. Right, okay, I can understand that.
Operative on the move.
Good work, mate. Wop, wop, wop. Don't suppose you can shoot this bloke from back here, can you? Oh, mate, that's excessive use of force. Let's do that. Send it. Oh, that's a lot of things. Disabled head. Oh my god. Hold the mirror up to the screen for me, why don't you? I've got that. A disabled head. Oh, okay, cool. You're the last man left, are you, Jacob? And I don't think we can get a shot on from here. So how about we move to there? And then you can just end your turn, mate. Oh, my head! Oh my god! Enemies that are too injured to fight will flee the battlefield. Alright, so, because you can have your arms disabled, which is probably what just happened to him. And if you're carrying a two-handed weapon, your guy actually can't use the gun at all, I think. So, like, there are some really interesting things in this game that I haven't seen in many others. Alright, hang on. Oh, look at this. Brill. Before we shoot her, I am going to get you to do the tutorial thing. Oh, what a dinky animation. I love it. Alright, here we go. Move the big gun to the ready slot. Yeah, no, I don't love this at all. But that's okay. I'll put that in that. Alright. 1 action point. Yeah, this is a lot better than what it was. Like, it was way more... There was higher fidelity. It was too fiddly for its own good. What's this? The tier TAC 1 autocannon. High damage, low accuracy. Firing it costs 3 action points. Right. Tactical tip, reload.
Reloading.
Roger. Mate, light her up.
Finger on the trigger.
Equipment damaged. Is it like destroyed? Managed to damage her gat.
Moving in quick.
Yeah, the fidelity of control is really punchy. Which I like. Is it worth shelling her with this Scarab as well? Steal all the XP from my boys. God, I hope I don't hit this tower by accident. Oh, jeez. Active soldiers are out of points. Reinforcements. Don't leave your soldiers exposed. Right. Oh, they've got a heavy as well. Bandit. Huh. Do you have line of sight now? No. Oh, bugger that I can't get line of sight from any of this cover. Nearly.
Let's go.
Let's do that. Do that. Where are they? Yeah. Okay, hang on. Have I got any more rounds in this? 2 out of 8. Yeah, there you go. So you only get 4 goes with it. Let's yeah, give him a bit of a poke. Oh!
It's just a scratch.
Scarab out of ammo. It'll be reloaded after mission. So for the moment, not much we can do with it, right? I guess I could tank with it. I could scout. I could punch some holes. What about this bloke? You got any line of sight? Now the issue with this dude is that his gun is super inaccurate, or at least it used to be. Oh yeah.
Using. On my way.
Nice, mate. Yeah, I have concerns pushing these dudes. Now the Overwatch system as well is really cool. The way that you control the cone. You hold mouse wheel up and down so you can go different floors, but if you hold control, you can wheel how wide or narrow. Now you might think the wide thing is the win button, but maybe I don't want to Overwatch this dude at all. I just want to Overwatch this guy. You know, and you only get 1 shot. So you don't want to shoot your shot. Let's do it wide though, just in case.
I'll see him.
Nice. Oh, there's another bloke back here. Oh, that might be the injured one that was trying to retreat. Oi, stop shooting me bloody car, mate. Just had that detail. Armor reduced. Yep, reduces by armor. According to the armor value. Yeah. It's got quite a bit of armor. Bandit set Overwatch. Right, well we might need to deal with that. Do you reckon I can hit him? No, so that's the issue with this bloody thing. I might drop down, give him a tickle though, eh? Right, bash. Doesn't cost much, but it does a lot of damage. Ow! Does it cancel Overwatch? Oh no! What are you talking about? I might see if I can trip the Overwatch with this. Nope, apparently not. Okay. Put the rounds on. Go again, son. Ugh.
Rolling out.
There we go. Yeah, I find the combat to be really punchy. Do I say it? I might say it. It's spicy. But I think I like this better than like the actual, I keep using the term fidelity, but it's the correct term. I find the responsiveness, just the general way that the gameplay flows in this to probably be better than even like XCOM.
Reloading.
Oh yeah, hit him with this. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting they changed it. It used to be single shot. It used to just be an absolute single shot head cracker. Now I guess I gotta be careful here because you can friendly fire. Oh yeah, that's gonna be threading the needle. Bugger it. Oh, you're lucky, son.
Alive for now.
Surely your last man. Oh, not the head! The old face. I'm using that. My mother gave it to me. Alright, surely that's that.
Glad you found some gear, cause you're gonna need it. Now you're part of my squad.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Let's not overthink it, right? I own you now. Welcome. Jeez, that looks pretty cool. I can't remember what faction that is. I think it's well, I can't remember what they're called. They're just like humanity first, basically.
After the battle, the Scarab resumed its course towards our base, struggling through the rough terrain. Strange growths were contorting the road, smashing against its armor.
Oh, no good.
It wasn't long before it took one too many hits. The engine gave a loud crack, and the AI went dark.
Oh no.
We had lost a valuable member of the team.
Yeah.
We knew we were close to our destination, but we didn't know what we would find there. If we were to advance on foot, we had to exercise extreme caution.
Extreme prejudice, caution.
We heard gunshots. Jacob and Omar took positions by my side. What was going on inside? A bandit ambush? Or something much worse?
Her gun looks very aliens, doesn't
Following
it?
Phoenix protocol, we readied our weapons. It is time to reclaim our home.
Yeah, so this is a pretty
Tread lightly.
robust
There are hostiles
tutorial,
ahead.
isn't it?
Let's get rid of them and clean up this mess.
It's got some good like narrative to it. Okay, enemies will take advantage of tight corridors. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So we've retaken our base, are we? Roger da. Didn't Jacob in the cutscene, it looked like he had a sniper rifle. Omar, mate, you are Johnny. You're first one through the door. Now, what's going on there? Why is that highlighted? Rescue soldiers, kill all enemies, destroy all humans. Am I going to get ambushed when I go in here? Looks that way. Oh, it's one of these bloody bug things. poison worms. I'll tell you what, you stay on the gas, and I'll let one of the other ones deal with it. Oh my god, how many?
I'm repositioning.
Spot another Phoenix operative. Move a soldier inside. Recruit. It's a sniper.
Let's make this happen.
Let's make it happen. Alright, Jacob. You're going to be my man with the shooting the worms.
Finger on the I'm on the move.
Huh? It's so interesting that I haven't really remembered that primarily, how fun it is to control this game, and just the, I'm not saying it
No
again.
visual, but I can hear commotion
not
coming from the
saying
hangar.
fidelity
We
again.
must investigate.
Investigate the shots. Because I've been so focused on, like, Terra Invicta's taken my breath away. I think the way that that handles the sort of the global first contact phenomenon and the tech tree that goes with it, I really love that. And I think that's a good part of these games of what makes them work. And I think Terra Invicta is masterclass at that half, which is funny because it doesn't do the other half. You don't have tactical combat in Terra Invicta, not really. Well, not until much, much later. Whereas this does the tactical combat so well. It's so clean. Anyway, cool. I'm assuming I can save mid-mission. This is taking a lot longer. We haven't even looked at the overworld base or anything like that. We're taking our time getting through it. This is brilliant. I will have to keep playing through it, I think. Well, actually, let me know, guys. Obviously, some things are hits and some things are misses on the channel. But this usually goes down pretty well. So let me know, do you want to see some more? Shall we do 200 episodes of this? I'd be happy to if you guys are interested. So let me know. Otherwise, I might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.